Hi guys, this is Ân here and welcome back to our channel. So today I'm going to talk about IELTS Speaking Part 2 and we're going to focus on how to take notes in your exam. Right? So in a way, Speaking Part 2 is almost like having to give a short speech on the spot, which can be very nerve-wracking, right? And particularly if the speech isn't your native language. So one easy way to calm those nerves is to take a few notes during your 1 minute of preparation. Right? So many students ask me, so why taking notes is important? Coherence and fluency is very important when it comes to speaking part 2, since your answer have to be well organized and logical. So with your notes, you can think about how you arrange your ideas and what to say next. And also you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, so sometimes when you get nervous, you can forget some vocabulary or ideas. So your notes will definitely come in handy. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about how can we take notes in the IELTS Speaking Part 2. So there are 3 things I need you to remember. First, create your own system. Now what do I mean by this? Think about how you organize your ideas and vocabulary on the paper. Right, so there are many common ways that people usually use, like dividing the paper into 4 sections and write down keywords. Or you can either use headlines and write down keywords. Some people even draw out their answer. Okay, so think which one is easier and more effective for you to use. It's up to you. Alright, and the second thing you need to remember, very important, is to write down keywords only. Do not write a whole sentence. Alright, since we only have 1 minute, so try to keep it as short as possible. Then last but not least, think beyond the questions on the cue card. Right? So while reading the suggestion, try to think about different ideas that are relevant to the topic. Okay, so now let's put these theories into practice. Let's take a look at this cue card. Okay, so describe a place that has a beautiful natural environment. So first, we're going to divide the paper into 4 sections. And we're going to talk about, for example, Ha Long Bay. So the first suggestion is the location, right? So where is it located? So Ha Long Bay is in the north of Vietnam, right? So I'll write down the word north. You don't want to write down the whole sentence. Just the word north is okay. And then next, when I think about the location, I would also think about maybe what transportation can I use, right? So there's 2 ways. Like from Ho Chi Minh to Ha Long Bay, you can either take a plane and then a bus, or a train and then a bus. So you can write down train, bus, plane, bus. Alright? And when I think about transportation, I might also think about how long does it take, right? So write down the numbers, 7 hours, 6 hours. And then I would also think about, okay, which one do people refer? And then circle it. For example, people refer plane, right? So circle the word plane. So when I take a look at this cue card while answering, I can be reminded that, okay, I should talk about why do people refer to plane? Maybe it's more convenient, maybe it's cheaper, maybe to save time. Okay, so many different ideas related to the location that you can talk about. Okay, so check the link down below. We have full sample notes on this cue card. And again, if you want to be good at taking notes, you have to practice. So practice on different cue cards, think about different ideas and how to arrange them logically. Again, in the description down below, I will link a full set of different IELTS questions, especially Part 2 speaking. Okay, so this is the end of our introduction to Part 2 taking notes. Thank you for watching, goodbye, and see you guys next time.